pay anyone that's watching this, which is probably gonna be no one unless it's like 10 years from now and I get like insanely rich and famous. Um, if that's the case, I always knew it was gonna happen. I've never had any doubt in my mind. I'm a fucking genius. But other than that, I've been. This is kind of the start of this accountability blog, and I've been going back and forth in my mind saying I should do this and do that, and uh, doing certain things, and one of them is creating this accountability blog, and I had been just planning it, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna like put some shit up there uncut and just like go off the top of my dome. I started some stuff before and I kind of didn't get into it, so I'm definitely gonna just make this a daily thing. I guess I will do this every morning when I wake up. Sorry, I just got an email. This is gonna be the weird thing about doing this live. Yeah, so I am basically going to do this every morning when I wake up, and then go through like, all right, this is shit that I'm gonna do every day, in terms of growing this marketing agency, and that's what I'm doing is building a marketing agency. So it's gonna be a fun ride. I do have time I commit, strictly to, I'm contracted out right now strictly to one client. So I have that time that I have to give there, because I contracted out to do it. So I'm going to do a really great job there, as great as I can. So I have that, but moving forward, I'm gonna get away from that being more of like freelancer type stuff into like really owning this agency stuff and really building this into something beyond me and just a couple other just some like loose like freelancer shit, right? So yeah, this is phase one in this like accountability blog. Today I have today I have some client work that I need to take care of. I'm going to do a little bit for Kings and Lions in terms of growth stuff, growth strategy. I'm going to put together some content plan and a little more of a robust web. I'm probably not going to get to this like web design plan today actually, so I won't say I'm going to do that. But I will actually start to talk a little bit more like our web development plan. So, but with this, what I'm going to do is every morning I'm going to go over what I plan to do. I usually do this on my little whiteboard here, so I'm going to post shit on the whiteboard, and that's going to be like from an accountability standpoint what I do. So I was going to be like me just chilling here talking shit, and then I'm going to also just talk a lot of like strategy stuff that we're doing for clients, strategy stuff that we do internally, and just get that off my chest, right? I think this is gonna be like my accountability blog that I do every day. This is like Brandon's daily, so kind of like Gary Vee's daily thing, except a little bit less cool. So yeah, I'm gonna have this, and then I'll do like some other ancillary or some other videos as well. So yeah, I didn't think about this, so I'm not, and I've kind of completed. I had a lot of meetings and shit like that earlier, so it's like 3:30 right now. What I definitely want to do is, like I said, I definitely want to do some stuff from content planning for K&L. I have one of our clients that we need to, let's see, I'm trying to look and see what we have to do right now. Oh, we have to finish like a web content outline for them that I need to finish that. I need to rebuild some outreach strategies for another client. Where I'm contracted out to kind of like more on a freelance basis is I need to do actually a lot. I need to do some website work with that and build some different content. Tomorrow I'll be more specific because I come in like knowing exactly what I'm gonna say. Um, but yeah, just that work to do. And a big thing with this was like me like saying like uh, you know so things that kind of get in my way in terms of just focus are like to uh, I like to listen to podcasts sometimes when I'm working, which I feel like makes me inefficient. And sometimes I feel like I'm kind of bored when I do that. But I'm gonna limit myself to that. Limit myself in terms of that to like an hour, maybe yeah, for like an hour a day. So I have everything else in terms of just focusing. Um, so I think there's like some low level work that I can do so I can still listen to like a podcast or something like that, and for like an hour a day during that low level work, and then focus like super heavily. Have some classical music. That's usually my jam for the rest of the time. And I also like I think everyone loves to sleep. I'm usually about like a 6 hour a night type of guy. I want to be a 5 hour a night type of guy with the goal of being a 4.5 hour a night type of guy, which is ridiculous. I know, like I'm like you should get your sleep. Like do your like if you want to fucking sleep, you should sleep. Like this is not like me being like overly like you gotta work and you gotta not sleep. Like it's a little bit of bullshit. Um, in that, but it is something that I want to uh, be able to take those hours and put back into my day from a work standpoint or like time with my wife's standpoint, which is kind of the only two things I do right now. So from either of those standpoints, yeah, I wanna put that time somewhere. So I've been going back and forth about okay, does that mean I'm gonna wake up earlier or am I gonna go to sleep later? Um, and I just need to make a decision about that, and I just need to commit to it. And honestly, as I speak right now, I don't really know what the best thing to do is, but I have just decided I'm gonna wake up. I am traditionally like a nocturnal guy. Like I kind of like to stay up, so I'm going a little bit against the grain. But like, fuck it, like this is just a fucking mind over matter thing. Just wake the fuck up. I have my accountability blog. My one subscriber is gonna give me some shit, who is Achilles. Let's see him. There's Achilles. He's gonna give me a whole lot of shit if I do not do what I'm supposed to do. So yeah, I'm gonna wake up early. What that means, obviously, want to be specific. Tonight, this morning. I think over a long term period of time, I want to be like a go to sleep at 11:30, wake up at 4 type of guy. I think over the next like week, I'm gonna go to sleep at 11:30. I'm gonna wake up at 5. Usually, to give you guys some insight, I usually go to sleep at like 1:30, and I wake up at like 6:30. Well, I guess it's like not that. It feels different, but it feels different. Like I like the feeling of getting up early and gaining that extra time on people. I love that feeling. So that's what I'm chasing. So I guess like I usually do something like that, like a 1:30, maybe a 12:30 to like a 6:30. So that's something that I usually do. I want to move that I want to move that this week to 11:30. Let's say 11:30 to 5 o'clock. I know I can do that. All right, I will have a better overview. Look at those guns. I'll have a better overview tomorrow.